That's the weirdest thing. I just felt like a little electrical thing on my hand. Hiya, did you miss me? Who are you there?
Who's Charlie? Hi. Right on. Thank you. That is all I wanted. Now I will leave you alone like I promised. Have a good evening.
Is there anyone in here tonight?
You want me to leave? Or do you want me to stay here and bug you some more? I was up here earlier and you set the Rem-Pod off, want me to leave. You want me to get out of here, set the Rem-Pod off again.
I think he's shy. What I think. He's being shy right now. It's okay to be shy.
He was draining all the batteries and everything.
Yeah.
I had fresh batteries in these meters and he bled them dry. He was bleeding people's cell phones. He was going after power sources in the first rotation.
I mean, I can go get a blanket and I can sleep up here tonight. Where'd you hide the money at?
That's his cabin.
Can I have the money? If you don't want me to look for the money, then make the light to go off.
Did you tear the place apart looking for it? Is it getting colder by the door?
Oh yeah.
Like my hair's starting to steam up over here. Like I feel like a chill coming on.
Okay.
Boss. Brother.
I think you hid the money in the closet, didn't you?
Did you embezzle the money from the bank and blame it on Frank?
Dangerous.
Is that why you got shot?
Inform. It said inform and it said dangerous.
Did you hide the money in this house because Frank was living with his sister at the time? And you knew that there was no one in the house, so it'd be a good place to hide money?
They're just saying random murders.
So is the money still here?
Church.
So you want the money to go to the church?
Did Frank hide the money so well you couldn't find it?
Oh.
You want me to stop annoying you and asking you these questions, make one of the little lights over there go off again. I know you can do it, you did it earlier.
Can you do something to let everyone know that you're here? Thought I heard it say leave.
Yeah, I heard it too.
Why do you want us to leave?
You want to come over and play cards with me?
That's interesting. In an earlier rotation, there were some references to gambling.
It's something I started doing.
You may have just stumbled onto something that interests them. You want him to flip the cards for you? What's your favorite card game?
I got some money if you want to make a bet. I got a couple dollars.
I'm holding one of the cards in your hands.
Mm-hmm.
We'll ask him to identify the card.
Can you tell me what card this is? What color is it? What color is this card?
Do you know what the number of the card is?
That's a 10.
It is a 10?
Mm-hmm. 10 of hearts.
What card did he just put out? Do you want him to put another card out?
Please.
Please, I think. Yeah.
Look, you got some good ones. Here, I'm gonna bet $3.
I thought I heard it said cool.
$3 is a lot back then.
What cards did he just play?
I was trying to build a little card house here.
Yeah, that was pretty good in the dark.
That is,
That looked awesome.
even in the light, that's not easy.
It took
You
you a
got a
long
great
time.
house going there. You can blow it down.
Yeah, he's more than welcome. I'll just rebuild it.
So what's the story with the money?
He was a teller by occupation, but he was well off. He was living with his sister, but he had a servant. He was living with his sister because he was in failing health.
Okay.
This house was shuttered. It was his home. So he came back here, and the question is, why did he come back here when the house was all shuttered up and there was no one here? This is where they found his body.
Oh, wow.
The bank had been, they called it when it's robbed by insiders, embezzlement. And it was either like 10 or 20,000, which in gold and silver in today's price would probably be worth millions.
Wow.
The money disappeared. It was never recovered. They had assumed that Frank Flynn had taken it, but there was no evidence that he did. Because of him being shot, there was no way of questioning or getting any further information. The strange thing is the gun also came from the bank. The newspaper stories were also inconsistent with what the coroner reported. The journalist said he was shot twice.
It's cold over here.
Is it getting cold? Okay.
I get goosebumps.
Okay, is the hair standing up on your arm?
A little bit. But I'm also not wearing my coat.
Okay.
It's hard.
Sometimes there's an electrical component associated when he's around. You'll feel the goosebumps and the hair will stand up on your arms. And yeah.
Alright, goosebumps a little bit.
So you're saying the newspapers were saying that there was 2 gunshots, which implied that was not a suicide.
The coroner said 1 shot, so they both can't be right. So someone has gotten it wrong for a different reason. Either the newspapers were trying to sensationalize the story and exaggerated it, or the reverse is that the coroner said there was just a single shot so they could go ahead with a suicide so they wouldn't have to do a criminal investigation.
The right side of my head feels like it's hurting.
Do you have any pressure?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just right
my
here.
right side of my head.
Okay, that's physical manifestations. Pressure and the head, particularly the chest and the lungs. The floors.
Yeah, I know, I felt that.
Okay, when he's around, you'll feel the floor start to move.
Oh.
And when he's at his full strength, it feels like you're standing on the deck of a cruise ship. It just rolls. It's the weirdest thing because it's a long rolling sensation. This was more of an abrupt one that I felt.
Yeah, me
You
too.
felt it too in the floor?
Yeah.